Hold on a minute. People thought this was a Dragon Ball Z collab. No. What's good, guys? Ash Bash back again with another sneaker review, and very excited to do this review. Luckily for me that I listened to the sneaker podcast on Saturday, I think it came out, and the dude on there, Alex, aka Suji Cypher Sons on Instagram, I'll link him down below. He is the biggest Adidas head ever. He used to work in the original store in Montreal, Canada for a long time, and it just so happens that on that episode he went through all the details about the Young one and all that, so I got all the information for you. But first off, yeah, this pickup right here, I did have my eyes on it, sneaky eyes on it from a while ago, because Alex on the podcast mentioned how good the sneaker was, checked it out, liked the pictures, had a little bit of a Yeezy 700 vibe to it, a little bit of a dad shoe vibe to it, but I like the colorway, liked some of the on-foot shots that I'd seen, and I took a massive L on the Nike React 87, or whatever it's called, Element 87s. So that night when I took my L's, I was like, okay, I need to, not a consolation prize, but I need to get something that I really wanted anyway. So cop these. They're available everywhere still, so if you like them, check them out. Probably can get a discount on them soon as well. But enough of that. Let's open the box, show you what's good. So these sneakers come in a standard Adidas blue and white box. On the box it says Adidas Yung High Res Orange Shock. And I got these in a UK 10.5. I'd say my true size is a UK 10 in most things. Adidas tends to be a half a size up, which is like a UK 10.5. I did ask Alex on Instagram what he thought size-wise. He said true to size. So from what he was saying, I figured, okay, maybe my true to size is up half a size. So we shall see how this goes. And boom, here is the sneaker in all its glory. A lot going on. Super duper bright, but super duper fire. So before I get up with the close-up details and all that, quick little story about this very, very dope sneaker. Basically, people might have seen something like this before, because there was the Adidas Falkendorf that came out in 1997, I believe it was, which was pretty much very, very similar to this shoe. Not too much different. I'll throw up some pictures of what the Falkendorf looked like if I can still find some of them, but not super different. And there was also a women's colorway that came out back then, which is exactly the same colorway that they've gone and chucked onto this pair as well. There's also, which is totally off topic, the Adidas Continental 80s, which have come out. People might have seen them and think, oh my God, that's a copy of Kanye West sneakers, like the Power Phase. But first, the Power Phase had been out before Kanye West. He just slapped Calabasas on it. And two, the Continental 80 came out exactly the same time pretty much as the Power Phase, and it's from Adidas. They're not going to copy their own sneaker, and if you actually see them close up, quite different shoe, but silhouette is kind of similar. So I do see what people are saying, but just so you know. Anywho, let's get some close-ups, show some details about this fire kick. So first of all, obviously you can see this super duper bright shock orange color. It is dope, but it's actually a little bit more subtle than you would think it would be, because the material is like a lovely, pretty, buttery, change color suede, which goes around pretty much the whole of the shoe. So that is kind of what makes it a little bit more subtle than a bright orange. I think if it was like leather or something like that, probably stick out a bit more, but it's a nice, subtle orange. Definitely gonna catch some attention, but that's that. On the toe box, it's got this orange mesh on the toe box. Then towards the sort of mud guard, it's got this little blue hit, and obviously the suede on the edges there. On the front of the shoe, you can see a little bit of the yellow hits coming from the sole. The sole area here, which is a torsion system, is super bright with the orange and the yellow. Very, very fire. On the lateral side of the shoe here, you've got the 3 stripes in blue with yellow accents. Very, very, very dope. And behind the 3 stripes, you've got this netting as well, exactly the same as you have in the toe box. Towards the back of the shoe, another blue hit. And that is in not exactly the same sort of buttery suede. I'm not sure what material that is, but feels pretty nice. And it's got 2 more mesh hits at the back of the sneaker again. On the medial side of the shoe, more of the same. Another big hit of that change color suede. very, very dope. And then more 3 stripes of the mesh behind it. On the tongue, you'll find the Trefoil logo where it says Adidas, and it's on a mesh-ish, yeah, mesh tongue with that same pattern that you had on the toe box inside there. And inside the shoe, this says Adidas, 3 stripes, brand company. Nothing crazy to see there. So these are pretty much a GR, you can find them everywhere. As I did mention at the start of the video, this is not a Dragon Ball Z collab. People are putting 2 and 2 together because of the whole orange color. There is an Adidas times DBZ collab thing coming at some point, but this isn't part of it. Obviously, it being that sort of orange and blue color, people are thinking, oh, that's Goku's uniform, but no. Nothing to do with that at all. The actual pair they're actually doing for the Dragon Ball Z collab is a Freezer collab where it's white and purple. I'll throw a picture of that up right now. Pretty cool. So when that does come out, that's going to be the one to see. Anywho, gonna chuck these on feet, show you what they're like. Hopefully the sizing is fine. Let go. And we're back. So that was a quick look at the Adidas Young one on feet, and yes, fit me perfectly. So for me, it's half a size up, which is technically my Adidas true to size, but because these are so easily available, I would just say go to your local store, whichever store it is. I got this from Offspring. Try them on if you like them. If you see a better deal online, go online and buy it. Ask them if you can use their Wi-Fi or something. But yeah, these are dope kicks, very comfortable, look dope on feet, can't be mad. And the price tag, £100. And as I said, there's probably going to be discounts and stuff eventually, or probably already. So you're probably going to cop these for £70, £80 eventually. Definitely a good look, especially for sort of like a GR sneaker as well. I'm digging it. I think this sneaker, the Falcon and the Continental 80, they're actually gonna do pretty well. I've seen a lot of people with the Falcon sneaker. It's the women's only one. Super fire. Funny that that's called the Falcon. This isn't called the Falcon, when the Falcon Dolphin is what started it all, but whatever. But yeah, that sneaker's been flying off the shelves and looks pretty dope. Lucky for some dudes that have like smaller feet where they can fit it, but not for me. But yeah, check them out as well. Very dope sneaker. But yeah, end of my review. Hopefully you enjoyed. Got a little bit of education on what's details with these kicks. Also follow the Sneaker Podcast. They've got an Instagram page, and obviously they've got a podcast, so check your podcasting app. Check them out. Shout out to them guys always. Follow me on Instagram, AshBashSneakers, and Twitter is Perfection7. Hit that bell icon to get a notification every time I upload. I upload every single Monday, and sneaker reviews as and when I pick stuff up. I'm out. Let it go.